Yo, what up, Sibs? Welcome back to another episode of Issa Sibling Thang podcast. We're your host. I'm Lad, aka Lad Lizzie Dollar.
And I'm Jazzy J. How y'all doing
And
out
we
there?
are
Back in full
back.
effect.
We've been going for a minute, but I'm back with the jump ball. Come on, we supposed to be hype
No,
with me,
you,
dog. We
no, you,
back, dog.
no,
We've been going for a minute. That ain't been going that long. It's only been like a month, but it's still for like a long time though.
I feel like we've been longer than that.
No, it's only been a month.
We ain't been on here since July.
Yeah, so
It's about to be September. It's just September, so it's been 2 months.
Oh, we got a couple days
When this drops, it'll be September.
left. But we back though. But I'm saying it don't seem like that long though. It's only like a month and some change.
First of all, before we go into how long we've been going, I would like to say hello to our new people that like that are in our group. Didn't know that, but we had went up in our likes and follows.
Oh,
welcome. We're gonna say welcome to you
And
guys.
don't say I ain't see that. I seen it on the page. I be following it. I got the page. I follow.
He don't be paying attention, y'all.
I do.
I'll be paying attention to the statistics. So I wanted to say hello to all of you. But we was gone for a little while because we had a lot of ups and downs over the summer.
Yeah.
We had some good times and we had some bad times. So we just gonna give like a quick moment of silence for a lot of people that we've lost over the last couple months. Okay. Thank you. Amen.
Hey, you had to make it all sad or early. We just coming back and you gonna make it all sad.
Well, I had to show my respect for my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to hold it down for all of them. You know?
Yeah, no, we definitely had a lot of people pass away in the last couple of months.
Talking to your mic.
I am talking to the mic. We ain't gonna start this.
I'm saying because it's a directional mic. So when
I'm talking to the mic.
When you turn to talk to me, I can't hear you. I'm just saying. You can't because you don't know how to talk you don't know how to talk out the side of your mouth apparently.
Anyway, we had a lot of deaths the last couple of months, and I can't do no more funerals. Like I know that probably sounds bad, but
make sure your mic to the other side of
we
you.
ain't have a break. Like it was kind of like back to back to back.
It was hard. It's been hard. It's been hard. Like you. And then we would have like a nice celebration in between, and then we would eventually get some bad news like right after. You be like, oh, we just was on a high, and now we back on a low. So it's been very emotional.
Yeah, it's like that's what I'm saying. It take like an emotional toll on you, like because whether like it's a person like it's just like somebody that you're close to or somebody or even if it's not somebody that you're close to, like if it's like one of your friends, maybe like somebody that they know passed away, because you gotta be there for like emotional support and all of that. So it's kind of like take like an emotional toll on you, like, and then like I said, like for being like back to back to back, and you don't even really get a break to like
breathe. You don't get no time to breathe for real.
Like what's going on, because then you getting a phone call like, yo, this person passed away. Like it's just like, yo, what's going on? Like
it's been like crazy, like really crazy.
But yeah,
but we back.
So we back. So
we
here. We gonna lighten this.
We gonna lighten the mood up. We gonna lighten the mood up. But we just had to show respect to all those people that we lost. Anybody out there? We're praying for everybody that have lost others, have lost people as well.
Yeah. So we're going ahead jump into this first topic. An infamous event that happened.
What? Wait! Before we do that, you know how we always normally start off. How is your day?
Oh, I'm cool today. I'm chilling. I had a nice weekend.
Okay.
Went to the movies. Well, we was together all weekend.
We all pretty much we've been like bonding. we've been traveling too. Went to North Carolina.
Yeah.
We went to Pittsburgh. To do some work
Yeah,
there.
we went to Pittsburgh because we had a gig to do.
I'm actually wearing the client one. Her name Khadija.
Yeah,
Wearing her
shout out to
merch.
her for
Thanks for the
allowing us to
merch.
come
Thanks for
out.
the merch. Thanks
We
for the
ain't get to
merch.
experience it that long though. Like we was only there for like a
Day and a
day and a
half.
half.
Um,
but it was fun though. I mean, I still enjoy it. So we're going out there to get the experience. Like,
yeah, the experience. It was for the experience.
yes, like to be able to travel for our work.
Yeah, like
and get paid for it.
To
like,
get a glimpse of what it could be.
Yeah.
And what we want it to be is like great. Like
Yeah.
that was something that when I was doing it, I was like, wow, if we could get this to get like this all the time, it would be great.
Yeah.
Now the driving part, no, I don't want to drive.
Yeah. So being though we be doing a lot of traveling, I just realized like I'm not a travel person. Like whether it's flying or driving.
First of all, they don't like doing nothing. He don't like doing anything.
True. But no,
he don't like doing nothing.
We went to Jamaica at the beginning of the month, and it was fun. I had a great time in Jamaica. I want to go back. You know what I mean? Wagwan. That's my. I mean.
First of all, he's saying it wrong. I think. I don't.
No, I'm not.
I'm not gonna say it because I don't know how to say
Wagwan.
it. But it don't sound right.
That's how you.
It don't sound. Like
how you gonna tell me I was down there?
You're not Jamaican though.
So
like
what? But I was down there.
What does that have to do with you saying it correctly?
Because they was teaching us how to say stuff.
Did they say you said it right?
Yeah.
You lying? They ain't saying it.
They did. How you
gonna anybody that you don't know? You know, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask Tom here because Tom here was there. I'll ask him. I'll ask him. No, or Imani.
I had a good experience though, but it's just like the traveling part, like, cause we love. We had to leave early. First of all, should I tell them that story?
Go ahead, tell what you gotta tell them. I mean, we gotta catch everybody up. We haven't seen this almost too much, so it'd be good to know what we've been up to. You know what I'm saying?
I have like the best and worst luck ever. Like it's like it goes hand in hand. Like I can't have good luck without having bad luck. Like I don't know what it is. Like because first I almost didn't even make it down there to the trip. Because I was having an issue with my passport because I was waiting for my passport to come, but it didn't come. It didn't come on it like when the time that it was supposed to come. I almost had to drive all the way to DC to go get my passport
because he wasn't supposed to go. Sometimes when you get signs, sometimes, and the Lord, I believe, was telling him that he's not supposed to go yet. That's what this was just me. But go ahead.
But it wound up coming. But that's what I'm saying. So that's so. But then it wound up coming. What
like 2 days before y'all about to go?
2 before we was about to go. So so it was like. So it was here. It wound up coming. So cool. So we get to the airport. I got there a little earlier because so it was like a group of us that went because we went for my friend's birthday. But their flight, they had an earlier flight than I did. So I was like, so they were like, well, why don't you just come to the airport earlier and try to see if they could get you a earlier flight so you could just catch the flight with us or whatever. So luckily I did go earlier. I mean, I wound up not getting the earlier flight, but I'm glad I did go earlier because
that was my suggestion. That was my suggestion though, because I knew he was having problems since we started with this Jamaica trip. That he should go as early as possible. He should go with the group that's going early and just be there and get checked in and all that stuff. Go ahead.
So we get to the airport. You know, it's crowded. But finally, I get up to the we get in check-in line. I get up to the front. You know, everything going fine. So the lady, she checking my passport and all my information and all of that. So then she just like keep looking at my passport, like, but I'm not thinking nothing of it because this is my first time having a passport. So I'm just like, I don't know, maybe this is how it goes. Like, I don't know. So then she like asking me like, oh, like is this a new passport and like where you get like da da da. So I'm like, yeah, like I just got it a couple days ago. Like it just came in town or whatever. So then she called the manager over there and she like, yeah, like we can't accept this passport because I never seen this type of passport before. So I'm like, what do you mean you never like what? Like, so they like, yeah, you gotta go because we was at Terminal A. So then she like, yeah, you gotta go down to Terminal B and ask for the manager or supervisor down there or whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I go down there. supervisor come out and he like yeah like we never seen this type. Everybody everybody that was the line of the day. We never seen this type of passport before. Like, so I'm like look, I don't know what to tell y'all. And luckily I brought all my information with me, like from the post office and everything, because I had took a new picture when I went to the post office. So I'm showing them. I'm like, yo, look, this is the same picture that I took at the post office, and this is the same joint that's on my passport. I'm showing them receipts and all of that. So fine. So the guy he was like yeah, everything match up. Like, so he finally let me go. So boom, get through the gate, get checked in. I get to the top of the steps where you gotta they gotta like check your bags and stuff. Um, they they like, ooh, what's up with this passport? Like they like, can we see your ID? Da da da. Boom, cool. Get through there. Get down to Jamaica. Same. Get on the plane. Get down here. Same issue. They like, yo, we never seen this type of passport before. The guy, he went to go make a phone call to somebody, I don't know. But then when he came back, he was like, oh, this is he's like, this is a new type of passport. They just didn't inform the airline. So I'm like, what?
To me, that didn't even make any
Yeah,
sense.
that didn't make sense. I'm
When
like,
he told me the story, I was like, well, why wouldn't the government inform the airlines that they are coming out with a new passport? That doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, because like
I feel like there was a meeting and people just wasn't paying attention. That's what I feel.
It was something because like that don't even make sense because now like
everybody
if
is saying
just getting a new if you like it's your first time getting a passport, you're gonna get the new version of the passport, and then you're gonna have to go through that when you go to the airport because nobody never
seen it
type
before.
of passport before, so you gonna have to keep going through that. So
it was an email sent, nobody read it. That's what it was.
I'm in Jamaica. We at the airport. We going through customs and all of that. So I go through there, get my bag and stuff. So we getting ready to leave out. So the lady, they had to like scan their passport, and she like, yeah, this it's not scanning. Da da da. And but we had to fill out like these slips. So I gave her the slip. She was like, oh, that's why it's not scanning, whatever. And then so she was like, oh, I thought you like worked for like the government or something. Like this like a government official passport. And I'm like, what?
Like, what are you, ma'am? I don't know what you talking about.
Passport. I don't know what it's supposed to look like or whatever. Like, I'm just trying to get to Jamaica. Like,
all I'm trying to do is get to my destination, and like, you guys are slowing down productivity. Like, just be like, I mean, I'm not saying I get it. It's for security. I understand, but I literally have every piece of paperwork to prove that I am Lad Carlton Loper.
Luckily, I did bring all of my information.
I told him, I was like, yo, take everything with you, bro. You've been having problems all this time. You better take everything with you, because if you don't, you're gonna be still in Philadelphia and be very upset because you done wasted your money,
bro. But like that took like because it was on. I think it was like a 5-hour flight or a 3-hour flight, or something like that.
But basically, you had fun though.
Yeah, no, I had fun, but it just was the traveling because like that took. Like getting down there, that took up like we didn't even do nothing the first night because we was traveling all day. Like, and so I was at the airport. My flight wasn't until like 10 something, and I got there early. I got there at like 6 o'clock. So I was at the airport from 6 to 10 o'clock. And then by the time I got down there, it was 5 o'clock down there. I think it was like an hour difference or something like that.
Well, me and Pat was having this conversation. You know, our older sister. That if you're going on a trip, you at least got to go away for 7 days because 2 days are traveling. 1 to get there and 1 to get back. Yeah. In order to have fun, like that. Not saying you don't have fun when you travel, but you're not a person that likes to do the traveling part, so you need to have 7 days. You don't like the traveling part.
Bro, that took all day. Like
that's what I'm saying. At least if you have 7 days. That 1 day you're like, all right, well, I know I'm not gonna be doing nothing that day, so I still got 5 other days to, do, whatever you decide to do.
Once I got down there, because like the first night we didn't really do nothing. We just we went to dinner, but we was like I think we were supposed to go out or something like that, but we all was tired. Like, always tired from traveling.
It's the travel day. The travel day you don't do anything besides eat. Unless you get there early, unless you like if you going to like Florida or something like that, you might get there at like 12 o'clock. Then you probably like, oh, we can do a couple things.
Yeah, but I think that was the other thing. I think we had got down there like earlier, like in the day, like we got down there probably like 12 or something like that, then that would have been different. But we got down there because
it's too long because you got to go through customs and stuff like that.
It was because it was like an hour. So they got there like an hour before I did. So they probably got there like 4. Because then once we got at the airport, we had to catch the bus that took us to the resort.
Which was an hour, right?
And that joint was like an hour. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got, like I said, you gotta at least, if you're gonna do a traveling like something like that, it at least gotta be 7 days. Because if you don't, you feel like you wasted a day because you travel and then now you're tired, you don't want to do anything.
But like I said, we still had food. We did a lot of stuff, so I don't feel like we wasted a day because we was down there for like 5 days.
No, I'm saying like, I'm not saying you wasted not saying you wasted your time. It's like just the day. Like you could have, if you had 5 days or whatever like that, it probably feel like you all did more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Whereas though on your travel day, you're like, damn, that was a day that we could have been doing something, but I'm tired.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel you. But like I said, I feel like we did everything that we wanted to do. Mm-hmm. Only thing, because it was for the most part, we did everything we wanted to do, except for we were supposed to go on a yacht, but something happened where somebody got injured or something like that on the boat, so they shut down the whole. I'm like, what I gotta do with us? Like,
why would you want to get on to somebody got injured?
Because it probably was their fault why they got hurt. Like,
you don't know that.
They probably wasn't following the rules.
It could have been a pirate. It could have been a pirate.
About to make me curious. It wasn't no damn pirate.
Yes, it is. It's pirates down there. Not like our pirates, not like that, but like they're called pirates. Like they're people that jack boats and stuff like that.
Boat didn't get jacked.
Somebody
got injured.
I'm saying that it could have been. They were probably trying to. You don't know. They probably was just making that up so that nobody be scared.
It was pirates. This the pirates for me. But anyway, we had fun though. Yo, I don't want no more seafood if it's not fresh out the ocean. Oh my god, bro! I'm trying to tell you, it's a life-changing experience.
But it's like that with any food that we eat. If it's not fresh, like if it doesn't come from that source, it's not going to taste that good because they got to put preservatives in the food to preserve it.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, that hit different, yo. They actually like went in the ocean, got the crabs and the lobster, hung it up shore, and you got to pick out which one you wanted. They had them in like this crate where they catch them in. You got to pick out which one you wanted. Now I ain't even gonna lie, it took long for them to cook that joint because they had to kill it and all that, but it was worth the wait.
Well, how long it take to kill a seafood?
Well, I don't know if it's because they had to kill it, but it just took long.
All you gotta do is put it in the boiling water, and he died.
I don't know whatever they did, but it just took long. Like, but it was worth the wait. Like,
well, how long? Like, you impatient?
No, it really took long.
How long?
It probably took like 30, 40 minutes. Like we was sitting there we was really sitting. Like we was drinking and all that. Like that joint took long, but it was worth it.
Patience is a virtue.
I'm trying to tell you, I ain't never had nothing like that.
You know what? I can't. But I honestly this year I didn't do anything, and I feel like I wasted a summer. Look, I didn't do anything. Like I didn't go like away like on a vacation or like we went to North Carolina, but it was like a short lived. Like we went there on the Friday, went to a wedding Saturday, and we was back on Sunday. So it just was like
most of the trip was driving. It took like
8 hours to get there. We drove down there. So I feel like I didn't at least went to Jamaica. My sister went to like Rehoboth. Like that's not far, but she went somewhere. I'm like, I normally do something. I didn't do absolutely anything. So I said next summer, Jasmine will be doing stuff. Okay, I'm going somewhere. Even if I gotta go by myself, I'm going somewhere. So if anybody want to be a travel partner next summer,
would you do that though?
What, go somewhere by myself?
Would you go somewhere by yourself?
If I have to, yeah.
So when we was down there, we was talking to this girl.
Mm-hmm. And she was is it safe? Probably not. But
see, that'd be my thing, like, cause like I'm not saying that it's like you can't travel by yourself, but that's just what I would be thinking about. Like, then like, what is I'm out here by myself.
Yeah,
something happened, I can't call nobody. Like,
right? No, I feel you. It's just that for me right now, it's just like I think because I'm so used to doing something during the summer that this whole summer, like, okay, 2020, nobody could do anything. Nobody can do anything because of the pandemic. 2021 came. It's been 2 years since I've done anything. So it's just like I'm antsy. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go. Even if I gotta go by myself. At this point, if I go by myself, I don't care. Like that's how I feel. But I would rather not go by myself. So if anybody wants to go on a trip, please let me know.
I would do it one time for the experience. Because I don't even
because I feel like if I'm around, like I'm trying to be a little bit more open to people, and when I'm with people that I'm familiar with, I'm going to be around people that I'm familiar with.
And that's the thing. I feel like with that, like if you like traveling by yourself, it all depends on your personality. Like,
right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so if you're not like a social person, like you just going, you really going to just be by yourself. Like you're not going to make no like, you know what I'm saying, meet people and try to make friends. Like,
but I mean, I feel like because I'm out of my comfort zone, which would be with people that I'm familiar with, I wouldn't have a choice but to talk to somebody. Because I do like to talk. Like I like to talk, but if I'm around familiarity, I'm going to be drawn to that.
Yeah.
So if somebody be like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm looking at them like, "You talking?"
Yeah.
Like, don't talk to me. I'm over here with my people. Like, what you talking to me for? Whereas though, if y'all not there to be a crutch, I'm like, "Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm so and so. Oh, I'm so and so. Then that becomes a little bit, okay, I got somebody I can talk to, blah, blah, blah. Now, am I inviting back to my room? No, not doing all that. I'll call you, we'll meet up, like, where you staying at? I'll meet you where we gonna meet at, okay? That's what's gonna happen. We're not going, you know I live at and where I'm staying at. I don't even know where you staying at. I'm not coming to your hotel. I'll meet you back here tomorrow night or tomorrow in the morning. Like that's how I would just have to handle it, but honestly though, I do definitely have to do something. Like I think I'm the only one besides Pat that has not been out of the country. Like I haven't been across the country either. But I have not been out of the country. Daddy's been out of the country. Mommy's been out of the country. You've now been out of the country. I have not been out of the country yet.
Yeah, do something.
I'm trying to plan. Leanne did send me a travel agent, so but we gotta get passports.
But I got my passport. You gotta get your passport.
You hype because you got your passport that took forever to get.
Yeah, man, I had to go through all that. Like that really made me mad. Like I'm like, yo, I went through all this to finally get to the airport. And they talking about, oh no, we can't even accept your passport. I'm like,
bro,
y'all gonna have to
fight me. Y'all gonna have to fight me. I'm getting on this plane, bro. I'm getting on this plane. But yeah, no. So
I would have been mad because I wouldn't have got the experience.
I hit the table. We talking. It's shaking it.
I'd have been mad because I wouldn't have got the experience, but I wouldn't have been mad because I would have got my money back.
And disclaimer: I know the insurance costs a lot of money, but you rather lose $1,400 or pay $100. That's all I want to say. Yeah, because I'm paying the insurance because you never know what can happen.
Ours wasn't a lot though.
No, I'm not saying it is. That was just a ballpark thing.
But yeah, because you never know.
You never know. God forbid something happens, something in the family, or you gonna get that money back, bro. Like I need that insurance, bro. Like I need the money back. I want to go on a trip, but if I can't, I want to be able to get my money back.
But yeah, I'm like like I said, I realize I'm not a traveler. I don't like driving. Then that's the other thing. Like if you drive somewhere, it depends on who you drive with. Like because y'all gotta rotate. You gotta take turns driving.
Yeah.
But if everybody like one time I went to Atlanta. I'm never gonna let this go. It was 3 of us, and Atlanta like a 12-hour drive. I drove first.
Don't say it like it's like 12 hours is not a lot.
No, it is.
I'm about to say.
We took turns driving, but I still wound up doing the most driving because I drove first. Then one of my friends drove. Then my last friend. So she slept the longest. So I don't understand how she was still tired. But when it was her turn to drive, she only drove like an hour. Like I'm like
that was my. Like we had the same experience.
And I'm like, cause she like dozing off, and I'm like, I tap it. I'm like, yo, you cool? Like, she's like, no, I'm cool. Like, yo, pull over, yo, because you're not about to kill me. I'm like, no, we're not doing that,
yo. we had went to Atlanta too. Lad had took the bus down, but we had drove.
We didn't do that neither. They just need to come out with a teleportation device. Like, I just want to just
bro, like you
there,
can't.
like,
that's not. They not there yet.
like
we're not there yet. But we did the same thing. It was me, Tamira, and my mother. Y'all have seen Tamira on here. If you haven't, go to one of the previous podcasts. You'll either hear him in the background or you'll see him. We was driving down to Atlanta. Now I believe Tamira did majority, but I did some too. My mom was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pull it in, bring it in the rear." Now she was supposed to have been resting this whole time, and when it was her turn, she only drove for like a half hour. I can't. My back's starting to hurt. Mom! I was like, really, Mom? Really? And she was like, I tried. I'm sorry. And I was like, bruh, like, this is the longest drive ever created by me. And I would never. I honestly, I believe 8 hours is my max. Like going to North Carolina is probably the furthest I will go. Like, I will never drive no way further than
But
North
you already
Carolina.
drove 12, so
I would never do that again. It was a horrible experience. Like, I don't want to do it again. Like, I just would never do that again.
All right, I would say this. Now, if like we got like, cause I do want to do like a road trip. Like,
not doing it.
Get the
bus. Nope.
Like and actually do it. Like I would do that for the experience.
No.
Like,
because I don't want
Why you wouldn't do it for the experience?
I don't listen.
But I'm saying like if you got like you're not taking a car or like a G. I'm talking about like a travel.
You mean like an RV?
Like an RV. Like get the RV. Maybe like I guess like what, five people.
I guess it would again. I guess it would depend on who the 5 people are.
Yeah, who you travel with is important too. Like,
because you
gotta know who you traveling with.
You gotta be able to have a person that keeps everything in order, which is a person that's like organized. Make sure we stand on the time frame, map, making sure make sure that we rotating right, all that stuff. Then we gotta make sure like somebody got the tunes. We gotta make sure somebody got the like everybody gotta have a job.
Yeah, everybody gotta have a rule.
Everybody gotta have a job, and you only got one job, and you gotta stick to it. That's all you gotta do. Don't try to step in my lane. I won't step in your lane, and we should be all Gucci. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
And are you like? Are you the like? Are you the like? You gotta have like your plans in order before you go there. Like, so we go. All right, this like all right. Say we going Monday through Friday. So Monday we doing this. Tuesday we doing this. Or you want to just go and
I have a problem. I'm not spontaneous. I'm not. Don't be like, oh, we got to go to this party. Wait, that's not on the agenda. But we didn't say nothing about no party. Look, I'm looking at the plans. We ain't saying about no party. We ain't say we was doing that. I don't have an outfit for that. Most of the time, I plan out my outfits. So if we don't plan a party in between, I don't have an outfit for it. So they're like, well, you didn't put no extra stuff? Yes, if I have an accident or something. Like, not to go to a party. So I am a person, like, I'm not saying that I'm against, like, I'm not like to the T, like, the time and all that. Like, not like that. But, like, we say, like, for instance, when we went to Florida, we said we went to 2 parks in one of the days. Then we going to rest, not go nowhere, stay at the place. Like that type of stuff. Okay. Not like to the point, like, okay, at this hour, we're going to be here. Yeah, and then at this minute, we're going to be not like that. Because, sometimes you might, want to sleep in a little bit and then go. So, like, not like that. But the day we know that we're going to do, I want to know that what we're going to be doing that day. Like, what is the plan for that day and that night? Yeah. So if I wanted to go do something on my own anytime in between, I could.
Yeah. I feel like, okay, so I went to LA, then I just went to Jamaica. Not saying that I didn't have fun in LA, but we I don't feel like we did anything out of the norm. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, y'all went from one city to another city.
Yeah, but I feel like it was more stuff to do. Like the highlight of the trip, like we went to like a comedy show that was different. But I feel like I could do that here. I mean, I just hadn't done it before, so that kind of was like something different. Mm-hmm. But we kind of didn't really have any plans, so it kind of just was like we kind of just were trying to find stuff to do. Like, right. But this time when we went to Jamaica, because I kind of went with the same people, kind of, it was kind of. couple of new people that went with us. We had like each day we
Agenda.
had an agenda.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm kind of on the fence about it. Like, cause I am like I like to do like spontaneous stuff, but I don't want to do like stuff that I can do here like in
Yeah,
my
that's
own like in Philly.
and
Like,
that's where, like I said, that's where you need an organizer. Like you, if y'all know y'all going somewhere that y'all never been before, all right, well, let's look up stuff to do there that we wouldn't be
yeah,
able to do in our
yeah. See,
city.
I would more say not saying that we would have to have like each day planned out, but we should have like all right, let's look up some activities that we could do
that we wouldn't be able to do in Philly. Yeah. No. I get it. I understand that. I just don't like. I just don't like to be. Because I feel like spontaneousness is like chaos to me. I don't know why, but I just feel like just jumping up. Oh, we about to go jump off the cliff, huh? Wait, we about to do what now?
Jump. I was mad because I didn't get to do that. We went cliff diving.
I wouldn't do that anyway.
But no, but once I found out that you ain't had no life vest on, and they talking about something is at your own risk, I was like, oh no.
That's one.
Cause I can swim, but I ain't Michael Phelps out with this joint. Like
that one wave just like swoop. You like my land didn't come back up. Land didn't come back up.
No, I was cool up there. We went not scuba diving.
Snorkeling.
We went snorkeling. That was fun, but we almost died. First of all, we all almost died because we couldn't breathe. Cause like you gotta like when
you gotta breathe out your mouth, right?
You gotta breathe out your mouth, but then like the water kept getting in your mouth, so you gotta come up for it. It's like it's weird because it's like you used to breathing out your nose, so then now you gotta like breathe out your mouth. Like you can't breathe out your nose, you gotta breathe out your mouth. Like
yeah, you gotta breathe out your mouth. You never practiced that in the pool, like in the pool?
No.
Oh, because you know when you get the goggles from like CVS or Rite Aid, they got the snorkel inside of it. I used to practice, but I would be good at that. I'm just first of all, I'm gonna be honest. Jasmine's a chicken. I'm not getting in the water because it's predators in the water, and I don't want it to get me.
Oh my god, it's not even gonna get you. The only thing that we seen was I think it was a
stingray.
A stingray, yeah,
and that can get you. That's what got Crocodile Hunter. You talking about something that can't get you? Crocodile Hunter may rest his soul.
Because he went messing with it. He was messing with the stingray. He wasn't messing with it. He was just at the bottom.
Well, he could have thought y'all was messing with him and came up there and stung you.
Well, they did.
Because y'all was in his territory. We were not made to be in the water. He was. So but no, I like oh, you gonna miss out on the experiences. I just be looking at it from the boat. That's an experience for me. I'm good, thank you. It's experience for me to get on the boat because I don't even want to be in the water because the boat could go under. I'm good. I don't want to do that. Like so, if you can get me on the boat, that's good.
What else did I do? Oh, and what is it called?
ATV?
Oh, parasailing.
Oh, you didn't want to do that?
No, I did want to do it.
I said y'all didn't get a chance to do that.
We didn't get a chance to do that.
I wouldn't do that either.
We went ATV. We went ATV around. That was fun.
I want to do that. See, I'll do stuff like I'll do certain things, but parasailing I feel like is in the air, and I think I seen that movie that show that Tommy told me watch. The girl died from it because the thing it broke. I don't want it's just gonna break and I'm gonna fall in the water and I'm gonna die. You can say I watch too much TV or movies because every little thing is just like it happened.
You gotta experience, man. You gotta do it for the
experience. Nope. I'll record you. Hey, man, go ahead, boy, baby. Go ahead. I'll live vicarious through you. Go ahead up there. You do it. You gonna do it? Go ahead. I'll encourage you. Go ahead. Get that experience.
But no, we went ATV riding. I had fun, but it's that's what I'm saying. It's always me, dog. So we on the track or whatever. Mm-hmm. So they was just doing like a trial, so like make sure everybody
knew how to ride. How to ride it.
So we go around the track. So I'm like, that's it, like, because it was just like in a circle. I'm like, that's it. So they was like, no, they was just doing like a little trial doing. So I'm trying to take a picture, like take a selfie, because one of our friends was holding my phone, so he had like a fanny pack. So I was like, yo, let me see my phone so I can take a picture. But I didn't know we was about to, like, the instructor was like, all right, come on, we about to take off. So now I'm trying to ride the bike with my phone in my hand, like it's like in like a case, and the case, my phone is not even in the case. So it's like hanging halfway at the keys. So I'm trying to ride the bike. I really was about to die. Like nobody was trying to help me. Like, cause I'm trying to hold it. Like, so I
Why
couldn't
didn't
even
you
grip.
just stop?
I couldn't, cause it was like, everybody was following behind me.
Like,
Oh,
you was
like,
in the front?
Yeah, I was in the front, so I couldn't just stop. Like,
I'd have been like this. Stop! Everybody stop!
Then, so we like halfway into the trial and on a track or whatever, my bike shut off. Like,
did you lose gas?
I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know if I lost gas.
You ran out of gas.
My bike just shut off. So now I'm like in the front. So it's like all these people behind me, and everybody stopped. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, everybody getting mad. I'm like, I don't know. My bike stopped. Like, they all everybody cussing me. I'm like, yo, it's not my fault. Like,
the bike stopped.
Yeah, like the bike just stopped working.
I got no control over that. Got no control over that whatsoever.
Yeah, but that was a funny experience.
Oh my god, I really want to go ATV riding. Lad was supposed to have been taking me. He never did. So,
because we supposed to make it. It was supposed to be a cousins thing. So we just never said a date.
No, every time I say let's do this thing, I can't do it. What let's go to do?
Because it's like a million of us. And we're working and trying to do it, so we gotta get everybody on the same schedule. No, we gonna go though. I definitely want to do that again.
Yeah, by the time this is dropped, my birthday month, I'll be turning my Jesus year. I'm a little excited about that.
Jesus. Old, basically. It's alright, man. You just gotta embrace it, man. You gotta embrace getting older.
First of all, I'm not gonna be old. That's one. Two, it's my Jesus year, so I'm excited about it being my Jesus year. Okay. But we're going bowling this time. We went Top Golf last time. Going bowling this year. Yeah. But
my trash show again.
First of all, you didn't trash us. Daddy did. Daddy trashed everybody.
No, he was playing yo. We was on a separate zone, and I won. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yes, I'm married cheated, but it's cool though.
What you about? What you talking about?
When we went to Top Golf, I married cheated.
Oh, you. Oh no! At Top Golf, mommy won.
Oh, remember we was on 2 different zones.
I know, but mommy still trashed everybody because her score was high. She trashed everybody. I don't know what she did, but she trashed everybody. But we went bowling for a page, and Daddy trashed everybody.
No, I won.
No, Daddy won.
Oh, I did.
No,
I won, y'all.
Last week you beat everybody. Everything that is not what happened. Daddy beat everybody.
I won. It's cool. I won.
You gonna sit here and lie to the Sibs?
I'm not lying.
He's lying to y'all, Sibs. I'm so sorry to tell y'all that he did not win. Oh my god! All right, so let's get into these current events. Let's go ahead and get into the current events that we missed out on this last couple months.
Well, I got a bone to pick.
With who? Not me. Because I ain't do nothing.
No, with these fake fans.
Who's a fake fan?
Cause so it was just announced that season 4 of Manifest is coming out.
Hey, I'm hyped, bro. We are original fans.
That's what I'm saying, like
because we've been watching it since it was on NBC.
That's what I'm saying, like
now it's on Netflix. Everybody jumping on it. Like, we've been watching. Y'all don't know the struggle. We had to wait every week to watch it, the episode. Then we missed. When the pandemic happened, we had to wait 2 years to get the 3rd season. So don't y'all fake fans come on the bandwagon, okay?
It was like
Manifest Squad.
Be a Manifest fan, 828er. Like y'all ain't.
It's all connected, baby.
Like y'all ain't go through the struggle.
Y'all ain't go through it
week to week.
Week to week.
Go to
mid-season breaks be like 2 months. Left on cliffhangers.
Like
multiple cliffhangers. Like why would you leave us like that?
Like now, all y'all want to come and y'all want to be fans.
And now y'all want to be 828ers, true 828ers. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know who y'all are out there. Let's go manifest.
Like what?
Shout out to Netflix for finally picking it up.
No, because I'd have been pissed because the way that joint ended, and if you watched it, you know how that joint ended. If it would have ended like that, I would have been pissed. Because it's still a lot of stuff that they didn't answer. Like,
they didn't answer a lot of stuff, and I'm upset because I want to make sure that if it happened, I know what to do. Look, like, if I become an 828, I need to know what I need to do. Do I follow the call-ins or do I not follow them? Just let me know. Just follow the call-ins keep you alive because I need to know if it does or not. But yes, I'm so excited. I got the news half asleep. I was like, yes.
Yeah, I just happened to scroll and I seen that. I'm like, yo, don't play like that. Like,
don't do me like that,
daddy. Like, I'm really invested in that joint. Like, we invested. Well, how long that joint?
About 2 years. 2 years.
2 years.
Well, 3 technically, season 3. So 3 years. It's been out 3 years, and then to end it, and when I found out, let me tell you how devastated I was. When I found out they wasn't renewing it, I said, well, why would they do that? Why?
They couldn't. It's no way that
well,
nobody was not going to pick it back up.
Well, technically they did because
I know they did, but I'm saying it was no way.
But Netflix said no the first time
until they seen them numbers.
That's what I'm saying. Like it took that. Like it didn't even need the numbers.
But somebody was going to pick it up. If Netflix didn't do it, somebody was going to pick it up. Either HBO Max or maybe Hulu.
NBC definitely wasn't picking it back up.
But they was going.
Which I feel like I don't know why. I don't understand what numbers they didn't do on NBC that they canceled it.
Yeah. Well, probably. I mean, because how many seasons? It was 2 seasons on TV.
All of them was on TV.
It was all on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. Because I don't know why. I don't know, but they do it because no, that wasn't on NBC. But yeah, I don't know what. I don't know. I guess I don't know.
I felt like NBC cancels a lot of shows, like a lot of good shows. Yeah. NBC, I'm calling y'all out. Y'all need to get it together. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know if y'all doing a lot of changes over there. I don't know what it is, but you guys cancel a lot of good shows that could turn into like great series, and y'all just cancel them. So, because I think if I'm not mistaken, is the Equalizer on NBC with Queen Latifah?
Yeah,
and I don't think they renewed it.
But I don't see how they was going like make that a continuous series. Like, it was good. Like I watched it. It was cool.
I feel like it would have been good because I love Queen Latifah.
Because it kind of was like I could see if it was following like a continuous storyline, but like it was like each week it was something different.
Well, I mean that's a lot of the shows, like the Chicago PDs, the all that stuff. It's like that.
I don't know. I just feel like because it was like kind of like the same thing. Like all right, it's a bad guy. She got to go find it's like because it was like an investigative show. So then it's like how many episodes, how many times you going to keep
I mean there's a lot of shows out there like that. I'm just saying, and it's still on. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
Like, it's the same.
I'm not trying to call y'all out, but I feel like because it was a black woman lead, y'all gonna cut it off.
I thought it was good for what it was.
I did too.
I just didn't see how it was gonna continue. I'm happy they bring in
Manifest.
I'm calling y'all fake 828ers out because y'all not really a part of the 828.
Lad is very upset.
Yes, because we had to really watch.
And the crazy thing is,
been out for a minute. We was telling people to
watch
that.
And people was like, somebody want to watch that. Stupid.
Like y'all cheated. Like,
it's stupid.
Y'all
binge watched it. We didn't get that. We didn't get that luxury. We didn't get that opportunity. We had to wait. But I'm excited. Netflix, you're doing your thing. Picking up these shows, even with Lucifer, I was upset when they cut Lucifer.
But wasn't that on Fox?
That was Fox. That was Fox. Fox cut shows too. They cut a lot of shows too.
Yeah.
You be like, bro, why you even put it on? Like, what was the point of that? Like,
but I feel like Lucifer was like 2-3 seasons in, like before they cut it. Like somebody was watching it,
like they did with Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow too. They did it too because they cut that short too. These networks, get it together, please.
How do you feel about I think you showed me the other day they coming out with the ATL too.
Believe me, I'm excited because I did like ATL. I did, but at the same time, I feel like what will the storyline be? Like, what would it be?
That's my thing. Like when they come out with like sequels, because it's not a remake. It's gonna be.
It's a sequel.
But y'all waited so long.
15 years.
So it's like I don't know. Like I want to see it, but I feel like it's not gonna be good. Like
I hope they put it out on HBO Max, so I don't have to go to the movies and go watch it.
Yeah. That's just how they need to release movies from now on.
But see, they don't want to do that because then the movie theaters will lose money. They don't want to do that continuously.
Or you should have the option because because they doing it like, well, I heard something because I think it's WB.
Mm-hmm.
They have a contract with HBO Max, so that's why when some movies come out, it's gonna be released in theaters on HBO Max. But that's why they're not doing all movies. But I just feel like they should just do that with all movies now. Like,
but I feel like that will because we have like Disney Plus, they make you pay for the premiere movies.
Yeah.
So HBO Max doesn't. Like if you have HBO Max and you pay for the subscription, you can watch it. So I feel like with that, the movie theaters would lose money. So that's why they're not going to do that.
But I still feel like people would still like if you had the option, I feel like people would still go to the movies. Like certain movies, you still want to go to the movies to get that.
Not necessarily.
To get that experience, like
not necessarily. Because if I could watch it in the comfort of my own home, I don't gotta buy no food. I can make my own food. Like you saving money like crazy if you watch it at home.
But I'm saying like even
gas.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like I'm not going. I'm saying like people will still go to the movies to watch like if it's like an action movie like like certain action movies you wanna go to the movies to experience that like if it's like a big like a Marvel
it depends. It depends.
I think people will still go, but I like having the option to either
because what would you do? What you gonna do?
It depends on what the movie is.
He's saying it. Because if he can watch, because we watched Mortal Kombat, that's an action movie. And that was we watched it at home. We could watch it at the movie. We watched it at home. Why we ain't go to the movie to see it?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But that's one thing. Though.
I'm just saying.
I said it because depends on the movie.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the option you have it now. Like if they don't want to give you that option. Because if because you're like, oh, I want to see it.
But
I don't want to go to the movies.
But we didn't plan to go to the movies to go see it. We just like, we just gonna watch it here. Like, it wasn't like.
But that's what I'm saying. We wanted to see the Mortal Kombat movie. We did want to see it. So if we didn't have that option, more than likely we probably would have went to the movies to go see it.
Well, we still could have went. We just chose to watch it here.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's why the movie theaters or the movie people.
But we still. But I'm talking like we still went to the movies though. Like we went to go see the Fast movie.
And why did we go see that in the movies? Was it playing on HBO Max?
But we didn't have a choice. Well, no,
that's what I'm saying.
No. We went to go see that because we went to go see it in 4DX.
But it's not. It wasn't on HBO.
Because we didn't have the option to.
That's what I'm saying. They're not going to do that because the option is there.
But we still probably would have went to the movie to go see it because we wanted to go.
Not necessarily. I wouldn't. I could if I could watch it. I could watch it at home.
We wouldn't went to the movie.
No, we wouldn't.
I
am half and half. I am an introvert and I'm an extrovert. My introvert would have been like, "Why I go to the movies? I can just make my own popcorn, make my own food here. I can watch it here."
Because it's still something. It's still that experience of going to the movies.
But it's not like we've never been to the movies before.
I know, but I'm saying like experiencing certain movies in the movie theater is not the same. Like unless you got like a movie like in your crib, like with surround sound, like you don't get the same experience. Like you're not gonna go see, like when Infinity War came out, you was gonna watch that at home.
Yeah, if I could,
you would have went to the movies.
Why? What's the difference?
It's a Marvel movie. Like you want to go to the movies to go see that.
I would go.
Black Panther.
I would go. I could watch it at home.
No, you wouldn't. She lying. She wouldn't have do the movie.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm just saying. I like having the option.
And that's the thing. They don't want us to have an option because they will lose money. Anyway. I think like a business person.
Yeah, but ATL too. I don't know.
Yeah, that I don't.
Because it was like, what's going to be the story?
What's the storyline going to be about? Older. I mean, they look good. Don't get me wrong. They still look like the people that was back then.
I think it's going to still be all the same cast, but it's just like y'all waited so long. That's the same thing with Bad Boys. Like I didn't like. Like it was okay. Like it was just like another movie. Like it wasn't.
Bad Boys 3. I feel like it was just a different type of funny. Like it wasn't like Bad Boys 2. Because Bad Boys 2 was
Bad
hilarious.
Boys 2 was the funniest, and we had a whole argument. Like not us. But,
I was like, oh.
Because somebody was like, Bad Boys 3 was the funniest. I'm like,
no,
that wasn't even that funny.
No, that was more. And it was more like a hee. And Bad Boys 2 was like like I'm not saying that it didn't have its moments. Like Bad Boys 3 had its moments Whereas though I feel like Bad Boys 2, I could watch that right now and still laugh at the same parts over and over and over and over again.
It don't have no replay. To me, it doesn't have any replay value. Like I haven't watched it since I seen them to go see it in the movie. Like,
me either.
Like it was okay. Then,
I just feel like it was just extra. The storyline was
random.
He had a son. Sorry, sorry. What's it called? Spoilers. If I watch,
but y'all should have. I mean, it ain't even all that, but y'all should have seen it by now.
But like people probably not didn't see it. I'm sorry. I spoiled it. Sorry. I know you're supposed to say it beforehand, but it just came out. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. It was, and then it was like it was too much in between. Then they didn't have Gabrielle Union in it. Like
it was just too much.
Like it didn't make sense. Like it was like I said, it was okay. Like it wasn't like
but like I said with the ATL thing, now my sister, she's excited about it. She wants to go to the theaters to see it. I honestly don't. Like if it comes out on like HBO Max,
now something like that, I would watch it at home. I wouldn't go to the movie.
Yeah, I was like, I'm more than likely I'll probably watch it at home. I'm probably not going.
Yeah,
like see, but like if everybody does it like how Disney Plus does it, which is if it's a premiered movie and charge you, then I can see them doing it. Yeah, because then they're not losing money.
Yeah, because even with Black Widow. You still ain't see that?
I still ain't watching. Don't spoil nothing for nobody. Some people might not seen it yet.
I probably would have been. I would have been mad either way if I went to the movies to go see it.
See now, look, you said now you watched the Marvel. Now he just said, "Oh, it's a Marvel movie. You won't go to the theater and go watch it." But he just went in the basement and watched the Marvel movie. So that's how I'm saying that option they don't want to give too many times because people are going to choose the app.
But I'm saying like. I still paid for it. Like it wasn't like it was on HBO and I got to watch it free. I still had to pay. But that's
you had to pay for it. But I'm just saying you chose because you had to pay for it. You might have went to the movie theater.
But I'm saying I still would have been. I know because I still probably would have came out cheaper. But I'm saying I would have been mad either way, even if I went to the movie because it wasn't to me. It wasn't that good. Mm-hmm. And it for me it was too emotional. And I didn't like.
Well, isn't it a like an ordinance story?
No. It was
stop hitting the table.
That was supposed to be from the time of Civil War to Infinity Wars. Because remember, that was supposed to be because remember at the end of Civil War, Cap, not Hawkeye,
Iron Man.
No, what's the black guy name?
War of Words.
No, from he the new Captain America now.
Oh, Hawk.
That's not his name.
It is.
Oh, it's not.
His name's not Hawk. You think I made that up?
But anyway, it was supposed to be because they were on a run, so it was supposed to be like catching up to what they were doing in between Avengers. I mean not Avengers. Captain America.
Civil War, his name, right? Hawk.
And
not like Incredible Hulk, but Hawk, like the Hawk.
And in Infinity War.
You don't know how to write now,
huh? So like I said, it was alright. Like it wasn't I don't know, it could have been better. And I just feel like they released it at the wrong time because at that point, like she's dead. What's his name?
It's Hawk.
What's his name?
Marvel. Right, try write Marvel name. Write Marvel name. Bro, you could have been. You don't listen. Character's Marvel name.
Falcon. Exactly. Like,
but you didn't know it either.
I know I didn't know. That's why I was saying, what is his name? I might ain't no darn
But you gonna look at me like you.
Cause you talking
Falcon,
about Hulk.
Falcon, Falcon.
Cause you salty.
No, I'm not salty.
Yes, you
I
are.
at least tried the name. You talk about some.
No,
Falcon.
you salty.
Falcon.
It's not no Hulk.
Okay, it's not Hulk, but you looking at me like you do it.
But anyway, I didn't know it. That's why I said what's
like
his name.
No, I'm saying no. You're saying you're
no.
looking
I'm looking
at
at you because you made up a whole another
Hawk.
character. Like that's not his name.
Hawker is a character though.
Yeah, that is a character, but I'm saying
don't make it seem like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Anyway, it wasn't to me. It wasn't that good, and it didn't make sense in the timeline because she's dead already. So
well, technically, they don't put none of the movies out in order.
But that's stupid though.
But that's the. I don't care. I'm not arguing with you.
I'm saying it's. I know that's how they do. I'm just saying that that's stupid.
None of it. I was about to say none of it isn't put in order. So it's like, why would you get mad?
Because it didn't make sense. Like at the time that they released it, like if they was gonna, especially that movie, like they should have released that in between Civil War and Infinity War. Like that, to me, it didn't make sense. But
okay. Anyway, back to these current events. As you can see, this episode is going to be about current events. So we're trying to catch up on everything that we didn't get a chance to talk about. What else did we experience? Oh, we got to watch the documentary. I'm pretty sure everybody talked about this already, but we are catching up. So y'all gonna hear us talk our opinions on it now.
Yeah, no, because this one was crazy.
Malice in the Palace.
Malice at the Palace.
Malice at the Palace on Netflix. So if you haven't watched it already,
if you haven't seen that,
go watch it.
They did a good job on that. But that joint just was crazy because like
you only see so many factors.
Because like initially you only just see the fight, like you just hear about the fight, but you don't hear about like
the after effect, the aftermath,
what happened after. Like,
so this was this was great to see behind the scenes stuff.
Just the build up to the fight, like because like everybody was like dealing with stuff before, so it was like the tension was already high, like because they had played each other the year before, I think in the conference championship. So then like leading up to the game, Ben Wallace, he had lost his brother.
It was just a lot of factors.
Ron Artest, Meta World Peace. He was
at the time he was Ron Artest.
Yeah, he was he
found out that he was dealing with mental issues.
Yeah, mental issues.
They got Steven Jackson, Janelle O'Neal, all these guys that had these big attitude problems. So it was a lot of factors. And poor Reggie Miller, who was the veteran on the team, just wanted to win a championship. That's all he really wanted to do. And unfortunately, because of the actions of his teammates, he didn't get to make it there on his last. He retired that year, like, which is sad.
But the whole thing started though. We gonna break it down because
there were a lot of factors that brought it to that point. Yeah. But I honestly think the guy who started it was the instigator on the Pacer team. They never said his name. I don't remember them saying his name.
No, they did say that. I don't remember what his name is.
Okay,
but I feel like because everybody
blaming the cup guy. No, I'm cutting you off because you be cutting me off first. Everybody blamed the cup guy, but I'm not saying that if he didn't throw it, then it wouldn't. It was the guy in the beginning who told Ron Artest, who's not mentally stable, this is a great time to get your foul back. And that's what caused all of the ruckus. Now you can go ahead.
But yeah, like he the one. I feel like he the one who started the whole thing because he told him to go get his foul back. Hey, he never said that because the game was about to be over.
They was and the thing they were trashing Detroit. Like I don't even know what was the point.
So the game would have ended, and then none of that never would have happened. He told him to go get his foul back on Ben Wallace, and I think it was Steven Jackson. He was trying to stop him from fouling him, but clearly he didn't have any success doing that, and so Ron Artest fouled Ben Wallace hard, and then Ben Wallace he already like
in a state because of his brother,
so he pushed him or whatever. But the fact that so Ron Artest he went to go lay down on the scorer's table. he was trying to calm himself down because he was in therapy, and that was like his like the way that like before he reacted, he was like like trying to
Going
do
through
his
his little breathing
to
exercises
calm
and
himself
calm
down.
himself down.
But like from Ben Wallace's perspective, oh, he trying to be disrespectful,
right?
And he already like on 10, so he's like throwing stuff at him. So
the fans thought, oh, he throwing stuff. Why don't we throw stuff?
Yeah, then it all went downhill because the bull threw the cup. And boom, everything just escalated. And it's like then the bull that threw the cup, he didn't even because
he knew the direction that it came,
but he didn't even see the right person, and he went right past them
and hit somebody else. I'm like, dang man, messed it all the way up. Okay, then it's just like crazy, and like with the commentary of them, they're like,
oh yeah, how like the narrative got like, and that was like that's crazy how that even played out, because how did that even like the narrative got shifted? Like nobody brought up the fact that the guy from the one of the fans threw the cup. They just started throwing the blame on the players and saying like they was thugs, and then one of the people was like, yeah, they make all this money, and it's like they listen to their rap music and they thugs, and it's like
they just kept throwing throwing the thug thing around like
what does that?
Because like even now, like even like if we bring it up to now, people be in the audience fighting like each other, so the fans fight each other. So I'm like, so what are they thugs? Are they considered thugs? No, they just fighting because they fans. I believe that they as a person that somebody throwing something at me, I'm going out there, money or no money. You do something, I'm coming up there to beat you up.
Yeah, but it don't even have nothing to do with that. Didn't even have anything to do with
what happened. With them it was defense. He was defending himself. I didn't understand. And the fact that
nobody even brought that up. Like they just was going off of just the fight between the players and them attacking the fans. And it's like, well, this all started because a fan threw a cup at somebody. Like, you get what I'm saying? And then I think like the NBA I think the NBA kind of like doubled down on them when because they basically put the blame on the players too, instead of
making them change how they wear their stuff. That's why today they gotta wear suits. All this happened, and it made the whole NBA change, because now you can't come in there with no jogging suit or nothing like that. You gotta be in a suit.
Yeah, to be more professional.
Look more professional. It don't have nothing to do with
being professional.
No,
he was just defending himself.
No, and then like what was it, Steven Jackson? He was saying like a lot of the fans don't know that outside of the court, they're all friends. Like they're friends with Ben Wallace and all that kind of stuff. They just haven't, like they said, they'll fight it out on the court, and then next thing they'll call like, yo, that was crazy, man. Why you want to act like that on the court? Blah blah blah. And be friends the next day. Yeah. So they were like, the fans, they don't see that. They just see the escalation on the court, and that be it. They don't see the aftermath. Yeah. And then
so the person that got it the worst. Well, I felt like the worst for it was Jermaine O'Neal, because
he never recovered.
He never his career never recovered after that. Like then, because like you said, Reggie Miller, he retired after that. Yeah. Yep. Ron Artest, he left.
Like he ran.
And then Ron Artest and Steven Jackson, they both got rings. And then
he just got stuck on the Pacers, and you never. Honestly, after that, I was old enough to remember this. I'm old enough to remember this. Jermaine O'Neal, I didn't hear anything else from Jermaine O'Neal.
Yeah, like because he was supposed to like take over the team once Reggie Miller left.
Yeah, like nothing. He didn't do anything. I was a Lakers fan, so I knew. I was nervous when they got Ron Artest. So I'm like, why would they do that? Wasn't he just on the Pacers and caused that big ruckus over there? Why would they do that? But I mean, he came over and we got a ring. I mean, we got a ring that year, so I'm not even mad. But I felt like he really got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, like and he was just. And he was just riding for Ron Artest. Like everybody was just riding for Ron Artest.
And the crazy thing is, he didn't even do much. He only that one guy that was on the, but he didn't even make contact. That's the crazy thing. And that one thing, you know, he they was so mad. Ron was gonna say, "You think we gonna get in trouble?" He said Jermaine wanted to fight him so bad. Like, bro, like you can't. You gotta chill. You do too much.
Yeah, that joint was crazy. No, the part that really made me mad was the bull. I don't remember his name, but the bull who threw the cup. Like he didn't have no
No,
remorse.
not at all.
Like
Not he was like, "Oh, I wish I could have tripped him." Boy, like what?
Yeah, like, and then it was crazy, like, because the guy, like, that was like who did like the investigation and everything, and thank God for him because he would have
He
never.
recognized the guy. It was his friend.
It was his neighbor.
But it was his friend's neighbor or something like the neighbor of a friend.
No, it was his neighbor.
Oh, or something. I don't remember. I just know that the attorney, and I loved the attorney. Like he took it as if not nobody was a fan, nobody was a best. Everybody was in trouble. Everybody was in trouble. He didn't. He said he felt like that the basketball players got what they they had to do like community service or whatever because they pretty much doubled down on them. Doubled down on them in the NBA. He said he felt like it was no need to put any more extra punishment on them. He said, but those people that was in that audience who was throwing chairs, throwing liquor, all that stuff, he said he was going after all of them. He was trying to get them because he said in his eyes everybody broke the law. Everybody.
Yeah, well, he kind of was on the side of the players because he was like they was just defending themselves. Like,
yep.
He wanted the guy who actually started the whole incident. Like,
yep.
And so it was thank God that he did that. But it just like that whole situation just was crazy. Like because like you said like because of how the media spent the whole narrative.
Spent the whole thing
like and kind of like just threw the blame all on the players.
And it's just you be like, wait, what? That don't even make sense. Why would you blame somebody for defending themselves? I don't get it.
They was only showing they didn't show anything before like that took place before like
the cup being thrown.
All the footage was they were playing like in the media and stuff like
was
that.
Ron Artest running into the audience
and them fighting the fans on the court and all of that. So it's just like that's just crazy. Like that's just crazy.
This is just how that's why like sometimes you can't believe everything that you see, because it be edited. You can edit it. There's so much stuff you can do. I do editing. Like I know, like you can take stuff out and make people say things that or do things that is not true. So it's just like
yeah. And my thing that I didn't understand, like with the commissioner, like for the NBA, like because it's not like they didn't have all the like they had the footage from like every angle. So,
but he's looking at it from the standpoint of the fans are the reason why they have their money. So they're gonna try to please the fans. They don't care about the NBA. Not like that. I mean, it is like that. It is like that. They didn't care about the NBA players. They only cared about where their funding came from, which is the fans.
But I don't know. That just
it's all about the money. It's all about the mighty dollar, honestly. And when it comes to those big old corporations like that, and the NBA is just not going to let that slide. Even nowadays they are more so on the NBA on the player side nowadays, but back then also, no.
But also, okay, yeah, you do get your money from the fans, but without the players, there is no game.
But the players are going to play regardless because they need the money.
That's not true.
So you telling me that you telling me they're going to give up $2.3 million, stop playing basketball because they didn't stick up for them? Because they all continue. Because they go to left. They all continue to play.
I mean, yeah, they continue to play because it's like at that point it's like, all right, whatever, we just gotta deal with the consequences. But the fact that I would have fought back more, like you know what I'm saying, like yo, because like they kind of just was quiet through the whole situation, like they didn't stand up and say nothing, like yo, like why is we
again the time is different back then. Like now, yes, we probably would have did something like that, but back then they thinking like, dang, this is a one chance opportunity in basketball. If I ruin that, what do I have? You know what I'm saying? Like it was a different time back then. So they just like, all right, I'm gonna shut up, take this on the chin, just try to start over.
No, I would have to say something.
I mean, they did. They went to court and stuff. They fought. They ain't get no criminal charges brought up against them. But it's nothing they can really. They work for the NBA, and whatever he said went. That's what the commissioner said. That's what it was.
I'm sorry, I would have had to fight, get someone to fight back, like instead of just being like, all right, especially like once the media started.
I mean, you can't. There's nothing you can do about the media. The media has the right to press, so they can say whatever they like. Unfortunately, I don't think is it right. No, but they're gonna do that. They're gonna do it. Whatever gets people to view, that's what they gonna do. Write that down. Write it down. No, okay. He always trying to play me all the time. He be good with the playing me all the time. Oh, he's starting already. It's only the first episode back. He started already. God dang.
Yeah, that's that was crazy. To like how they broke everything down. Like I said, because initially
we don't know. We didn't.
I didn't. I wasn't. I don't think I was.
You was just young. You were there. You were around. You were just young. But I literally was watching the game when it happened. Like I'm just like I didn't see the cup situation. I didn't see the cup being thrown. I just saw the camera just spent right when Ron Artest was running up the into the stands, and I'm like, whoa, what happened? Why would he just dart out like that? What's wrong with him? Like in your head, you thinking like, well, what happened? Because you don't see the initial cup throw. You just see Ron Artest running into the stands, and then Steven Jackson following behind him.
Because he was Ron for his home.
And now now that we got to see that it was a cup thrown, it makes sense. Because I'm like, he crazy. Like he crazy. Something wrong with him. Like that's all I was saying. And then when they finally did show a cup being thrown, I was like, oh, okay, well, I can understand that. I can understand it because that hurt. Like if you hit me, and it hit him in his face. So, and then the one guy that came on the court, he deserved to get punched. I'm sorry.
Then he was like,
I'm so sorry. He deserved every bit of 5 knuckles that he got to his face.
But he lucky that Jermaine O'Neal slipped.
Because it was 2 of them. It was the one that Ron Artest had.
Yeah, then because Jermaine O'Neal he came running across the court, but he slipped. But he still connected, but he slipped. And had he not slipped, he really bro. Yeah. He didn't even he did, like I said, he did connect on the joint. But then they had when they had took him out on a stretcher. But
first, he did an interview first.
Interview at the game, so
he did an interview first. He wasn't there.
They had to take him out on a stretcher.
Oh, we get some money, my neck.
Like, dude.
Boo, all you had was a busted lip. Like, get out of here, bro. Like, you doing too much, bro.
And it's he was mad because
they pressed charges against him.
But it's like, dude, you the one who ran on the court.
You're not even allowed on the. There are no fans, or unless it's like a halftime situation where they might call you a seat or whatever. But in no ordinary circumstance is a fan allowed on the court. So you took it upon yourself. You got past security, all that.
No, it wasn't no security.
I mean, it wasn't.
That was the other problem because it was the security.
No, you got down on the floor and thought you was about to punch this man who just literally ran into the stage, meaning that he ain't scared of nothing. Like he not scared of you. So he ran into the stands, and you will come and confront him about what? What are you gonna do? I don't understand.
He had that liquor courage in him. That's what happened.
He better pump his heart down because Ron Artest was like, you better back up. Boo! Hit him in the face, and the other guy thought he was coming. Here comes the man around. Boo!
Yeah, that joint was crazy. But like I said, the bull who threw the cup, I was like,
I want to fight him right now. Like I still want to fight him. Like if he's alive, I want to fight him.
It was the fact that he didn't even have no remorse.
He said they was like, did you feel bad?
He was joking about it.
He's like, did you feel bad that he hit the wrong person? No, I don't feel bad. He said, I wish he was close enough to me. Ron Artest was close enough to me. I would have tripped him and pushed him down. I said, you saying it, but if Ron Artest was in your face, I'm pretty sure that would not have came out of your mouth. I'm sure. Because him, Steven Jackson, and Jermaine O'Neal, it was somewhere with all 3 of them. They all gangsters. And Ron Artest said he had some mental stuff going on. That's why he changed his name to Meta World Peace. To try to get that stereotype off of him. Even after that, though, he still used to do some stuff that he shouldn't have been doing.
I think he had elbowed James Harden in the feet.
For no reason. I didn't when he did it, I was like, well, why did he do that? What did James Harden do? And I think James Harden was young too. I don't think he was young, right?
but I think he was on the Rockets or
Was it the
I think he
Rockets
was
or
doing
it was
OKC. I'm not sure.
OKC? Oh
And
no.
then I don't know if that was Meta World Peace, but I think he had like elbow JJ Barea in the side, like he was.
No, that was Bynum.
Oh, that was Andrew Bynum. Oh,
When he was JJ Barea was jumping in the air and he was like, "Bam!" I was like, "What is wrong with y'all?" I'm like, "Yo, y'all need to go talk to some counselors, something like what is happening." Listen, y'all, if you are angry, please reach out to a therapist. They can help you. I promise they can help you. Therapy is good for the soul. I promise.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my god,
but
too much.
to transition.
Well, we change this into what?
So this generation is like the generation of challenges. Like we got the TikTok and all that. So
I like TikTok.
So everybody be doing challenges.
I'm a savage.
Some of them are fun to join along with. Like, well, we didn't do it, but
do
we
it.
had the ALS challenge.
We did it. We did that.
I didn't do it.
You didn't know you didn't do it, but we did it.
But I'm saying like that's something that's fun.
And it was for a good cause. A good cause. It was for a cause. Let me say it again. It was for a cause. Okay, go ahead.
So over the last couple of days, it's this new challenge going around that, in my opinion, doesn't make absolutely makes any sense. But everybody is doing it.
Not me. I would never.
And it's like, where do this stuff be starting
from?
Who
started it? Like, okay, if can y'all tag them? If whoever started it, please go ahead. Go ahead. Say it. Say what it is.
It's the milk crate challenge.
First of all, when I think of a milk crate, I think my generation, millennial. We used to play basketball with milk crates. Like, use it as a basketball court. Cut the bottom out of mouth, and we had a basketball court. What?
I just got two things.
What?
I got two things.
Oh God, go ahead.
The first thing, like I said, because you had to be bored. Like it had to be a group of days. They had to be bored.
Something.
And they was like, "Yo, we should stake all these crates up and see if we can walk over them." Okay, and because clearly nobody that had sense with it. Because I'm like, okay, and then what do you get out of it?
What happens?
Like, so
or another thing, crates can't hold but so much weight. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
My second thing is, where is they getting all these crates from?
They going in the back of the Walmart. I tell you that.
Like, yo,
you go in the back of the Walmart in this crate.
I swear, the last time I seen a crate, I haven't seen a crate since I was in like elementary school. Like,
it's in the back of the Walmart. I'm trying to tell you, it's in a Walmart because they bring it in when they bring milk.
Like, I don't get it. But my thing is like I said, because like now it's viral and everybody doing it. But who in their right mind looking at this challenge and be like, and you see everybody falling on their faces,
not like a okay fall, like they like falls that like they could kill them. They kill them.
People falling on their heads, about to break their legs. People falling on the crates, about to crack a rib,
breaking arms,
like,
breaking
it's not
legs.
A safe challenge.
No.
So how do you look at that and be like,
oh, we should go do that. I'm like, yo, lad, let's go do the crate challenge. You trying to go do that? Look, no.
Like, it literally is to the point where I got a notification on the Citizens app. Like, if y'all don't know what the Citizens, like it tell you like whatever area you in is like what any crime or anything that's going, like if it's like a fire, somebody got robbed, like it just notifies you what's going on. They really had like a PSA on there. They were saying like first they was like basically y'all shouldn't do this, but we know y'all gonna do it anyway. I mean, it's not what they say. I'm just kind of like paraphrasing, but it's like we know that y'all gonna still do it anyway. At least put some mats down. Like that's the other thing I noticed. Like nobody, like the people is doing it on like the concrete. Like it's not like y'all in like the park or y'all got sheets or something, like I don't know, just anything down that catch you if you fall, because you know you're gonna fall. There's only been like two people that did like that. Well, that obviously that successfully did the challenge. Is the one boy, he was like rolling up doing it, and then the girl, she had on heels doing it. And then that's the other thing. So we already doing something dangerous.
Don't make it more dangerous.
But we gonna make it because we gonna make it more challenging. Like I don't get it. Like it don't make sense.
I honestly don't understand like the thought process of, well, we're gonna put the crates here, we're gonna stack them, and then we're gonna walk. Like I mean, we're gonna get over it. It's not gonna fall. I'm not gonna fall. Like it's just gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm gonna be over it. No, no. The more weight you put on the daggone crate, it's going to start to topple, and that's what's happening. And then people are getting hurt. My sister works for orthopedic
She said, "Don't
surgeon.
come."
She said she's going to ask questions to make sure. And if you say you did that crate challenge, she said she's not giving you an appointment. So I would suggest that you guys stop. Like, stop. Just stop.
Like how many times do you have to see somebody fall and almost break their neck? Like people like posting like they injuries from after doing it. Like how many times do you got to see that for it to click in your head? Like
let me tell you, I don't know if you saw this, but Atlanta had an Olympics for it.
Yeah, they calling it the Hood Olympics.
They had people. They even had the officers, the police officers, out there doing it. I'm like, bro, like y'all encouraging this? Like, what is wrong? I don't understand. They really are putting their own self in harm's way. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand.
I'm cool of this challenge, like, cause nothing. Comments like I done seen too many people fall.
But I don't understand what would persuade you to even think about getting up there. Like,
but it's like, okay, all right.
Nope.
Initially, all right, we're gonna do the challenge. But enough people have done it so far and have fallen and not done it successfully to where I've seen enough to be like maybe I shouldn't this challenge ain't for me. I'm gonna just sit on the sideline on this one, like, but no, y'all just gonna keep doing it. Just keep like I don't get it, like I don't get it.
I'm just speechless. Like every time and it's just all over everything: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Every social media you look at, it's there. So like, I'm just
how do this stuff be going viral?
Like, do they get a group of friends? Come on, you about to do the challenge. Like I even seen it where they stacked it up over a bridge and it's water underneath. And if you fall in the water instead of the ground.
But it's like even if like okay even if you have something like to brace your fall,
I don't care.
If you because some people they be falling on the crates, like they
yes,
the crate, on the side, so it's just like
it doesn't matter. It's dangerous. Stop it. Just stop. Just stop. This is a public service announcement. Stop.
You know the only person that's benefiting from
whoever making the crates.
Whoever making the crates is the only person.
They're even selling. Yo, if you go on Amazon, they selling the crates. They are selling the crates. What?
But
it's pissing me off. Like I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm done.
Yeah, now if y'all buying the crates and doing that, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Just stop.
Because, like, even if you walk to the poppy store.
No.
But listen. Even if you walk to the poppy store, you might like see 2 or 3 crates. So where is y'all getting
Walmart
crates that y'all can stack them up there high? Like
Walmart. I'm trying to tell you. If you look on the back of Walmart, it's crates back there.
Bro.
All they doing is recycling them and they just take them instead. They selling them crates, bro. I swear to God.
Yo, it don't make no sense, though. The internet never fails.
Never. It always entertains. It never fails. I just want y'all to be safe, my people, and I feel like it's us that's doing it. Please stop. I better not see nobody that I know personally doing that challenge because I'm going to come after you. I'm coming, and I'm coming full force. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, but speaking of the internet being undefeated, So, are you familiar with? I don't want to say her name. Is it Shakari? Richardson?
The racer. That's
The track
the
star.
tracks. She's a runner. She's a track star.
Y'all, the internet ain't loyal.
Wow, why you say that?
Y'all ain't loyal.
What happened? Why you say
Literally,
that?
literally, just a month ago, or maybe like a couple weeks ago, like
when she messed up.
when she got disqualified, everybody came rushing to her aid. Everybody was defending her. Like, oh, y'all need to let she made a mistake. Y'all need to let her back in, let her run. Mm-hmm. Everybody came to her defense. Everybody was on her side. Then recently, they had I think it was like a qualifying race or something.
No, it was the Olympics.
No, it wasn't the Olympics.
Yes, it was.
No, she didn't go. She got disqualified. This was something else. It was like
you sure? Because you running against Jamaica.
It wasn't the Olympics.
Go ahead, keep talking. I'm gonna look it up. Go ahead, keep talking.
But she wound up coming. She lost bad. I ain't never gonna lie. She lost bad because she came in last place. But my thing is, everybody turned on her. Now everybody turned on her, turned against her. Everybody making fun of her, and
yeah, I'm looking it up. Go ahead.
Oh, and I'm just like, we all just was defending her, and now everybody. So well, okay. I'm gonna break it up into groups because it's three different types of people. You got the people, um, who, like the people on the internet who they just gonna make fun of you no matter who you are. They just gonna make fun of you.
Right.
Like everything, it don't matter. Everything they just gonna make fun. Then you got the people who support you, who really want to support you, and then it's the people who just gonna hate on you just to hate. Mm-hmm. Like, but cause like she lost, and then she did an interview.
Yeah, it was the Olympics. It was the Olympics. What was the Olympics? She lost to Jamaica. I mean, she lost to everybody because she came in last.
No, they saying that
the top fastest women in the world. What is it? Nice place. What is the Olympics? The Tokyo Olympics.
They said just like she did. I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. But the point is, y'all, the internet ain't loyal.
That's how you feel?
Cause y'all this was the fun. And my thing is, cause
I'm not finished.
No, I just feel like yeah, she came in last, please, but her personality, she's like a real confident, and so I feel like you gotta keep that same energy. So whether you win or lose, like she can't go out there, like even though she lost, she can't go out there and just be all sad now and be like, I lost. No, come like, yeah, I lost. You know what I'm saying? Like I fell off a little bit, but I'm coming back though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you see the video? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I don't feel like she was wrong for that. Like, you gotta keep that same energy. Like,
okay, I don't think that everybody is saying. I'm not sure. I can't speak for her. I can only speak for myself. I'm not going to speak for the majority. I'm going to speak for Jasmine. I'm going to say, because the stuff that she was saying before the race is what made everybody flip flop. I feel like yes, I'm not saying that you can't be like confident. I'm not saying that. Mm-hmm. It's a difference between being confident and cocky. She was saying that she was going to beat everybody there.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I'm not saying what she said was wrong. I'm saying how she said it was. And this is where the line begins to get crossed on the internet. Because you have to, unfortunately, you can say things, but you just got to make sure you word it in a way that it don't come off a way. Whatever the way is, it just can't come off a certain way. And the way that she did, I think it has something to do with that. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if it comes off a way, then people are going to feel some type of way. So she said all that, and she didn't even come in third. She came in ninth.
I'm off. I'm just saying. I'm just off for keeping that same energy. Win or lose.
I'm not saying you can't be confident. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying, because confidence does bring championships and winning and everything like that. That's not what I'm saying. It's the confidence and the humbleness at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have some type of humbleness as well. She don't have none, unfortunately. Like, girl, I love the confidence, but you gotta be humble. Like, okay, yeah, I'm like, she could have said, yeah, I messed up. I didn't come in, as hard as I could have, but I'll be back. And that should have been it. No, she up there using profanity. She like it's a way. It's a way. I still present confidence. Yeah, I ain't make it this time, but watch out for me. I'm gonna be back. Do that sound like that I'm not confident in myself?
Keep that same energy.
But I'm saying, do that sound like that I'm not confident?
No, but that's how she wanted to say it, and that's how she wanted to say it.
But then people can't get mad or say that they flip flop, because I'm sorry, you just gotta be confident. You gotta be humble too. The experience should have humbled her just a little bit.
But I'm saying, if she would have won and said the same thing, nobody would have had a problem with it.
No, I still would have had a problem with it.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would have. I feel like humbleness gets you a long way. It does. Confidence gets you away, gets you places too, but humbleness does too. Humble yourself, young lady. It's okay.
I'm saying I still support her regardless.
I never said I didn't support. I didn't support what she said.
But trying. I'm just letting y'all know y'all ain't loyal.
You ain't loyal. Tell everybody else they ain't loyal. You ain't loyal. You ain't loyal. Somebody else ain't loyal.
But
oh God. All right. So I feel like we've been talking for an hour and a half. Right. So what we'll do is we have a topic that we would like to talk about, but we went a little overboard in this time because we're trying to catch y'all up on life. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll come back. We'll have a topic, some things to look forward to on the podcast. We'll let you. We're about to close out.
We got some new segments.
We got some new segments. What you want? What we call this new segment? What we calling it?
Obedient or disobedient. And basically, we're gonna pick some topics from from the Bible, and kind of put it in a
modern experience. We won't give too much because we want to be able to talk through the motion, but there are some figures in the Bible that had choices to make.
And we just want to know if we was in that
situation, that if God came to us and gave us those that options, would you be obedient?
What you would have did?
Would you been obedient or would you be disobedient? Because some of them stuff in there, I'd have been like, God, you want to strike me down? Like, I ain't doing it. God Almighty, and back then, God used to come and talk to them. Like, he would come talk to them like we talk to each other. I would have been like, Lord God, mighty, almighty, the heavens and the earth, Lord, I ain't doing it. You wanted to kill me where I stand because Jesus wasn't. And some of them scenarios, Jesus wasn't there yet to take that on to say no. So you was gonna die right there. So we gonna have a few of those set up for you. We gonna have a little segment there. We still gonna continue to bring people on.
Yeah. Also, because we were doing it with the Black Excellent Fridays, but what I want to do because we want to do like ads, but I want the ads to be from people that we know, like entrepreneurs that we know or local businesses and stuff like that. So, if you have a business and you would like for us to promote it on the podcast, um, hit us up. You can email us or DM the podcast page. Um,
on any platform, Facebook,
on any
Instagram,
platform, Facebook, Instagram,
YouTube.
Um,
I think that's the only one we want.
Yeah, we'll throw them in there.
Or if you got merch.
Yeah, if you got merch
we'll
that you
wear
want us
it.
to rock,
You wearing merch?
Yeah.
You got merch on?
Yeah, I got merch on. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I got merch on, Khadijah. I'm gonna tag you down in this strong so you can get some sales going for your shirts because I really like this. You can see what it say. Created with purpose. Okay.
Yeah, I need a shirt. By the way, I mean you shouldn't know I was coming with her, but
Khadijah, please. He gets jealous. Okay. Apparently, he's a little upset that I have one. He doesn't.
My fault, y'all.
He's trying to find. How you wearing somebody merch and you don't even know who it is? Billy, I reached out to you. I'm waiting for your merch so we can get you out.
My homie made this shirt. It's too fly to fall. He did the tie dye, put the sticker, this is logo and everything.
So we'll anybody merch that we have on, we'll make sure we put them at the bottom so you can go and buy and support our black businesses. We want to support each other, keep us all rolling. You know what I'm saying? You support us too. By
or anything else that we forgetting?
No.
When we gonna tell the schedule when we gonna be dropping? And
we'll still drop Mondays. Mondays we'll drop. If anything like current comes up, we'll probably drop on one on a Friday. But majority anything that we watch that you see from us will be on Mondays. Monday.
That's about it.
Yeah, I think we covered everything. Again, if you want your merch on, hit us up. If you want us to give an ad for your business, hit us up. Any topics you want us to talk about, drop it in the DM. If you want to be on the podcast,
hit us up. But you guys have something to talk about. We ain't just having anybody come up here. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you got business or if you got something productive.
Yeah, if you got something productive going on, or if you feel like you got a word that you want to say, we'll take that on too. I mean, people need to hear stuff, hear good news. But I think that it will be all for us today.
Yeah,
we covered everything.
That has been another episode of Issa Sibling Thang podcast. Once again, we're your hosts. I'm Lad, aka
and I'm Jazzy J.
And thank you guys for tuning in. See you next time.
Hey.
Whoa.